Welcome back to the van build series. It's week 10 of converting our van again. How long's this van gonna take you? It only took you 4 weeks, and what we're on? Week 10. If you're new here, yes, we ripped out our old build.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
It just wasn't practical, and we somehow managed to flood the entire van with 70 litres of water whilst in France. Not our finest moment. Since then, we've been working flat out to rebuild it from scratch.
I can't even put a bin together.
It's been 10 long weeks with some frustratingly slow progress waiting on part. Doing our heading now, to be honest. But we're finally getting so close to the finish line. That looks amazing. Whoa. We can't wait to get back on the road and take this van on another massive adventure around Europe. So one of the next jobs we need to do is fit our brand new mesh for the, I think this is a Fiamma 40 roof vent. The other one, if you remember, we spray painted black when we had the other ceiling in, and then I couldn't get it back white again, and it went all funny. Then when I was cleaning it, all the mesh came off, so we bought a new one off the internet. I don't think it was too expensive, to be honest. I can't remember, but we needed it. Don't know if these screws are long enough. Well, considering they just fell right through. Ah, so it has to screw into that. So it seems like it actually screws into the roof vent itself, like on the inner side and not into the wood, which I thought. So we're gonna need some bigger screws. That's not going in anything. Bigger. Yes. Done it. Third time lucky. It was such a close call, by the way, for this and the shower. It kind of, we had to cut like a tiny little groove out of the archway, and then it fits just in the top part of where the door is. So that is a new surrounding. Look at that. And then we just use this to open and close. It's basically it is the exact same as our old one, but it's just a lot neater and a lot whiter. Oh, as well, we didn't even show you. We done this the other night, just on a whim, and we didn't film it. But we've put our stick-on tiles on, and then because the bed is obviously going here, we don't want, when we're washing dishes, it splashing over, so we've put this bit of a stud wall in. How nice are they? So this is like a beigey colour, and then along the top, we've got like a trim that's going to go around just to set it all off. In the last build, we did go all the way to the top, which we're not going to do this time. We're just going to have that little bit of a splashback. Jordan has also gone in and put like the under, what do you call them? Strip lights. Oh my God, I had a mind blank then.
LED strip lights?
Strip lights in with the black diffuser.
We should order some black caps because we've lost the end.
Oh yeah, we lost the end piece, which is very annoying.
We don't know where that end is. It's really annoying. Or what I could do is just get some black silicone and seal it up.
Maybe, yeah, that is going to have an end piece on there as well.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to black silicone that end, but we need a dimmer switch for them.
So a lot of people did say to router it in, but we're not going to do it because I think it looks nice with the black there. We've obviously got the black sink, the black hob, and then the black line going across there. It just sets it off, I reckon.
We was going to inset it. I do quite like it like that now.
I do.
It kind of neatens that edge up as well,
it does,
doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it. And we've also added some photo frames. Can't really see. Oh, there we go with the light. So we've got now aesthetically, we should have put like some beigey style photos in there, but I don't know. I just liked these photos, and I thought, you know what, they might not match, but it's our van, and it's what makes us happy. But I absolutely love these photos.
So this is one of those pump dispensers, and you can either put hand soap in it or dish soap, but we're going to put dish soap in it. It comes with like quite a long hose, but it's got these little different attachments. You see the little cap there? So they're for like different bottles. If you're out in Spain and there's a different size bottle, you know that one of them's going to fit it. So let's get that fitted into the worktop, and then we can fit the worktop down because it's not fitted down. I'm going to be using my hole saw bit for put this in, and I'm using, what size is it?
Put this in.
Put this in. So I'm going to...
So now this is rubbing off on you?
Put this in. 32 millimeters. I mean, you'd probably use a smaller one, but I'm using a big one because I like using the big ones. Yeah, that battery's dead. Round 2, I've got a new battery. 8 hours later. That is that in.
How cool's that?
What's that? That's sick. Should we test it, see if it works?
What are you doing? Jordan, what are you doing? What's that?
Quite nice that. It's just Holy's new hydration flavours. it went in my nose. If you didn't know, Holy have just brought out 2 new hydration flavours. The one that I've just had was the guava, and Annalise's favourite, the watermelon.
So as you all already know, I usually have the energy drinks, but I am super tempted with this watermelon. It is so nice. The hydration drinks are full of electrolytes and minerals, so they're perfect for keeping us hydrated whilst on this van build. So these new flavours officially go on sale on the 27th of May, so make sure to pick them up if you want to try them. But there are so many other flavours to choose from, including the energy, iced tea and the hydration. We've also got the thermo shakers, which are perfect for summer. These keep our drinks cold throughout the day. It's the perfect alternative from your sugary drinks. All you have to do is add 1 sachet or 1 scoop of powder into 500 ml of water, shake it up and you're good to go. And if you are brand new to Holy, we definitely recommend getting the starter set deluxe. This gives you an overview of all the flavours so you can pick your favourites. And we do have a discount code for new and existing customers, which is on screen now. So if you fancy some Holy, click the link down in the description. Now let's get back to this van build.
Amazon's just been and dropped off all of our plug sockets. We've got breakers, we've got all sorts of stuff. So we're going to get fitting these plug sockets in here. I think they're quite nice, look at them. So like a matte black plug socket, and they've got a USB-C and a USB-A in them. I think they'll be lovely them, straight in there. Let's get fitting them, eh?
So Jordan cut through our lovely new stick-on tiles to make a hole for the plug socket. Having a plug socket in the kitchen is a must for us. We use it for the air fryer and other appliances if we're not using our power stations.
Did I catch that by any chance? No, look at that. That is precision, that is. Considering that sits down there, I'd have thought I'd have caught the cable there, but it's just usually how good you are at what you do, you know, for me. It's red to orange, green to yellow, blue to bits.
Just to point out, he is joking, by the way.
Sure about that. So that's us all wired in, solid as a rock. They're not going anywhere. There's no bare wires hanging out the back. Nothing looks odd. So we're good to go. We can screw it up. Oh yes, look at that.
Oh, he's just knocked all his screws over.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
Nice. They're really
Love
cool.
it.
Love it.
Love it.
Now in the aesthetic corner, I absolutely love this corner. It is so pretty. This bit here is going to be a bit of like a what do you call it?
Kind of like a
station.
charging nook, should we call it?
Nook.
Charging nook. So we'll have our 240 volt plug socket there, boosh, like that. Does that look all right there?
Yeah, sound.
Yeah, so we'll have that there. And then we've got our USB ports. So we've got USB-C and A, are they?
Yeah, I have shown this on a few videos back, but if you didn't watch.
So 2 USB-C, 1 USB-A, and that'll go in there. And then probably get another one next to that, and then the switch for the LED lights.
So I'm just spray painting this. Now, I don't even know if I can show this, so if you're getting any young kids, look away now. But this is what's going up in the bathroom. Now it is from Shein again, or Shein, however you want to say it. It was only a couple of quid. It is metal, but I thought it might not be like coated properly, so I have put this paint on it because it is going in the shower, so hopefully that'll stop it rusting or anything. But if not, then it is what it is. It was only a couple of quid, but I absolutely love it. So I'm just playing around whilst Jordan is doing all this with like where I want to put like all my plants and candles and stuff, and this is, I think, how I'm gonna have it, which I absolutely love looking there as well. So these are actually like battery candles, so I can turn them on. Oh, look at that. And you can have it like on a flicker or just the light where it's just like a solid light. But I love that. How nice is that? And then we've also got one down there, so if we turn that one on, ah, that looks amazing. So that's all the sockets in. We're going to have a switch here for the LED lights, I think. And Jordan's just wired it all down there. It is going to be all neatened up, don't worry. Next job is the plinths. Jordan's already cut them, so you know what time it is. It's time for me to paint them. Welcome to the paint shop. So I'm going to be going back in with the Dulux Satin Wood One Coat Wonder, if I can get the tin open. I'm actually going to be using a paintbrush this time just to get like a big thick layer on instead of the roller, because it's not something that you're massively going to see. And to be quite honest, I'm just done with painting nicely. Here we go. That's one coat of paint done on the plinths. Jordan's just gonna cut the other ones for like on the kitchen and somewhere else that I can't remember. But it's about to rain, so we need to move all our stuff back to the unit. So we'll probably catch you tomorrow. The next morning, Jordan was the first one at the workshop, up super early, making the finishing touches to the step.
So that's the step, guys. Look at that. That is quite sick. So it will need sealing because I'm going to seal it in the corners. Plus it holds it a little bit better as well. And I'll seal in that corner over there, but that is bob on. Perfect. And once we've got our trim along there, all the way around, should be pretty mint.
So today we're in the unit because the weather has took a turn for the worse.
As always, as you already know, in the UK we always get rain. But Annalise is going to be cracking on with doing the plinths for the kitchen and the seating. And I'm going to be making a gas locker. So I've marked all my timbers just here, and I'll get cutting them in a minute, but you're going to fly with that, right?
Well, I'm not making the plinths, I'm painting the plinths.
Well, there's one to cut down, so I'll cut that down, ready, and then we can crack on. How are you doing?
So I did do one coat on these yesterday, so I'm going to do a second coat on there, and then Jordan's just give me 2 new ones to paint, so let's get on with that. Again, I'm just using the Dulux satin wood, and I'm using a paintbrush just so I can lather it on really thick so I don't have to do as many coats.
Here we go, guys, all set up. So I'm going to knock these up now quick. We'll screw it together and make ourselves a nice little gas locker. So I'll put you guys on time lapse, get this cut, and I'll show you when I'm screwing it up. So that has definitely saved us some money, because for a double one of these online was 225 quid. So it's quite expensive, but we've got these gas bottle straps. So we're going to fit these to the back here, and then when the gas bottle sits in there, it'll be nicely strapped in and not rocking round anywhere. We've got a gas dropout vent, we've got 2 of them to fit in. I'm going to fit one in the locker and one outside the locker. We're going to seal all on the inside of this as well, and that should stop any gases from escaping into the van.
But also this time being extra sensible, because I know you're going to come at us in the comments, but we didn't have anything, like no fire extinguisher, no fire blanket, nothing in our last build. The most sensible was to have a first aid kit.
Yeah, first aid kit, because I always cut my hands.
So this time we're going to have the full works, because we may as well do it properly, and obviously it shows a good example to you guys that you should have one as well, and not take note of our last build when it wasn't in. So these things, I think we actually picked them up off eBay. Pennine Leisure Supplies they are.
Oh my god. I actually amaze myself when it comes to measurements, because look at that. That's just mad.
Did you measure that?
No, it was just potluck.
So I think Lily approves of the gas locker. What do you think, Lil?
Yeah, you approve of it?
Yeah,
she liked it.
She's like, get me
Does she like going inside?
And look at that.
Gas
Is that your
locker for
new
dogs.
bed?
How about that for fitment then? Really fits in like a glove. Got this strip, gas strip that go around the edge. So that'll just go around there like that. And then we've got these little catches here. So I can put a catch on there, and that'll lock it into place.
Above here we're going to have a shelf with like a lip on it, and that's going to be for all our pots and pans, a nice deep shelf. So we opted not to put an oven in this build again like the last one, just to save some room, but I think that we are going to get like a better air fryer, and it looks like an oven. It's an Our Place one, so if anyone's ever used them before, let us know down in the comments. I think they're about £200. You can get them on like Amazon or from the actual Our Place website, but it looks really cool for like cooking pizzas and stuff.
So this will slide out like that, and then all I need to do is slot it in. I mean, it's easier said than done. Slot it in, lift this latch over, and you'll see it pull in. Now watch, that pulls it in. So that'll be spot on, that'll do the job for now, and they keep the gas bottle in there. One of my friend's mums, she works at Mercedes, and she's just popped past and got us one of these. Cracking, innit?
You'll never lose your key now.
I know, I'm always losing my keys, so it's like proper handy. Just pop that on there. Away you go.
So yesterday evening we actually went to look at some fabric for our L-shaped seating at the front, and we found a place in Liverpool. I'll put the name here. I think it was called the Fabric Outlet, And if you are looking for upholstery fabric or any other fabric, then I definitely recommend this. It isn't an ad, obviously we paid full price and we just found it off the off chance. But most of the fabrics are £5.99 in there per metre, and they're really good quality. The one that we got apparently is a cut off from M&S when they do, like, you know, when they make the sofas and stuff like that. So it's all fire retardant and everything. I think it was something like 54 quid, so you honestly can't knock that. So this is the fabric that we've gone for. It's fire retardant, it's got like a proper backing on it, and I absolutely love that colour. It looks so nice. Do you like that, Lil? Yeah? If you've got kids, look away now. How cool is that? In the shower. I know not everyone's going to love that, but we absolutely love it. That is class. By the way, that is a replica of me in my dreams. In it, Jordan?
It definitely is a replica of you. It's not in your dreams. So I've got those lifted up and I propped them in place, and you'll probably be able to see where it ends the plinth. So now I just need to make a board across here and fix that into place. Same with that side, and then obviously the same in here as well. So I'm going to be using 4mm ply, the poplar ply, and all I'm doing is putting some of this mitre bond along this edge like this. Make sure you put plenty on.
He then sprayed the other half of the adhesive and stuck it down. And ignore all the mess on the floor, but that is the plinths in.
That's pretty much them in, and then all we'll do is we'll just seal all the way around the floor, up in the corners, and we'll seal it inside the boxes as well so nothing comes out.
Now that the front of the van is almost complete, just needing like a few finishing touches, which will hopefully get finished by the end of this video, we'll then just be moving on to the electrics, and that is the whole reason why we haven't put the bed in yet. It's so that on that back wall Jordan could crack on with the electrics without banging his head on the bed. But we will be doing that in another video, like after this one, because on Thursday there's going to be a special video which is going to be us going away in Larry doing a really cool challenge, and then by the time we get back it'll be ready. The van will probably be one more vlog doing the electrics and finishing off everything, and that should be the van fully complete. So if you want to see a challenge in Larry, make sure to tune in on Thursday. And we've had loads of questions asking, because we're doing so much work inside the van, are we going to be doing something to the outside? Now if you have watched a few videos back, we did mention that we are going to be completely respraying the van on the outside a different colour. We've not announced the colour yet, it's still a bit of a surprise, but it's going to look mega. So the van is going to look completely different by the time we're finished. So it's just started raining, so we're being forced to work inside the van. So an inside job that needs doing is this rope going around the edges. Now on the last build I could rope around literally like the whole ceiling edges, but in this one I can't because the way the cupboards are. So I'm just going to rope like in between. I can do it from here, if you can see that, all the way around the front, and then stop it at them overheads, miss out the shower, and then do around the back. I think it just neatens it up, and I think it gives it that like beachy vibe as well. This is just off Amazon, but I have seen it in B&Q, and I'm pretty sure Home Bargain or something. So I'm doing it with a glue gun, a pack of glue sticks here, and the trusty All Powers, because it's quite light and I can move it around the van because the wire is only really short for the glue gun. So gluing the rope on this bit was actually quite tricky because the rope was thinner than the gap, so I had to stick it right on the very edge of the cladding. But we got there in the end, and it looks so much neater than it was.
So Amazon's just turned up, which has been handy, hasn't it?
I'm laughing because he's just said, so Amazon has just turned up.
Got our little pull-out brackets for, well, pop-up brackets, aren't they?
Yeah, so we're having like an extension on the kitchen of the worktop, so it'll pop up and pop down. Do you know what? We ordered them this morning and it's come today, which I think is crazy for Amazon.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Same day delivery is absolute madness. We're having a coffee break because my arms are killing off doing that rope. Let's get back to work.
Let's get back cracking at it.
So this is the rope so far, and I have just ended it there and kind of tucked it in because it'd look stupid going all the way down. So that is the rope, and then I've put it along there. I just need to cut like the little scraps of glue off, which I will do.
You happy with how that looks? Before I just go screwing in.
Don't know if I like it.
That's absolutely disgusting.
I don't like it at all.
See, I've seen pop-ups on others and I didn't like people's pop-ups. They look just crap.
It ruins the whole aesthetic. When you stood outside, it's such a big block of wood in your face. Yeah, so pop-up table idea, scrapped, don't like it. It just looks like a random block of wood on the side when you're looking from outside in. Really good idea for like the extra space, but
You're right.
we're going to be having this table anyway, like on a swivel. So I think if we needed the extra space, you'd just use that table and swivel it round, wouldn't you? I think as well, say if you've got that block of wood there, plus the table here, it's just going to look...
wood there.
Yeah, it's going to look too much. Yeah, scrap it. The funny thing is, we've actually been waiting all day for those brackets to come, and now it's come. We don't like it, but it is what it is. This is what you'll find out when you're doing a build. Some things you think that you really want, you don't actually like. So I know some of these videos are kind of like, oh, Annalise and Jordan, you've not made much progress, but it's just all the little niggly bits. And with us having to, well, not having to, but with us sticking to a weekly schedule on YouTube to obviously create the videos, sometimes it's hard to have a massive progress. But yeah, Thursday is going to be a good one because we're back travelling, and then by the time we get back, the van should nearly be done, like I said. So back to the travel vlogs. So these are the strip lights that we've got. We got them off eBay. So I think these are the 1 metre ones, and then this one is the 3 metre I think we got, which is the same one that we've ran like down the back of the kitchen. We're going to go the 3 metre on this one, and then Jordan's going to run the 2 1 metres underneath the kitchen somehow. So cable end first. Move your big fat feet. Tickle monster's coming. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Do not kick me.
I'm moving now.
Jordan. Jesus, what's going on with this now?
You're gonna glow up in the dark now.
Will you stop sticking things to me?
I'm not. I'm just keeping you illuminated.
Can you not put like a battery in one on one end and on the other?
Yeah, I'll wire that in now, quick, and then we'll test it.
I mean like an actual AA battery?
No.
Guys, look at that. It looks like a real candle, but it's just an AA battery. They've got a flicker setting. So let's get full effect. Turn the light. Oh my god. Right, let's do the test.
Don't suggest doing this at home, kids. But red to red, black to black. Let's see what happens. Go on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Turn the switch on. Oh my god.
Are they good?
Whoa, look back.
Can't see.
Oh my god, they are bright as anything.
Are they?
Yeah, it looks way too bright on the camera, but I probably... Oh, there we go. Let's
turn the lights out.
Oh yeah.
Look
that
good.
Looks sick.
Did it?
On the top bit or the side?
No, on the top bit, as if you're pushing it down on the top. Yeah. So red first.
So red on black and then black.
No, because you go red on black and then black on red and then it goes bang.
Will it?
Yeah. Right, go on. Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh my god. That looks so nice. That light is sick in the thingy, you know. Right, let's open it. See if this works. Where are you? Yes! That's working as well.
Whoa.
How good is that?
Oh, that is amazing.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's lovely.
It's so nice. Like, I didn't think that was going to be as bright as that.
It's good, isn't it?
But I'm quite glad it's quite bright. Sorry it's a short one, guys, but tune in on Thursday because we've got a 2-part series on Thursday and Monday at 6:30 PM. Do not miss that because we're going away in Larry, and this is going to be on hold until a few more parts come. But if you did like the video, please hit subscribe, please hit like, and drop down in the comments, I'm a legend. We'll catch you guys on Thursday. Hands are trembling right now, right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now, right now.